Yeah. Oh, sweet. We got a land. Let's play Sanctuary Warden. There's an 8/8 with 2 shield counters on it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's MTGGnome here, and today we're going to be talking about Giada, Font of Hope. Now, I was pretty excited about this when it came out. She's a 2-mana 2/2 flying vigilance angel. Each other angel you control enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it for each angel we already control. And she has tap, add white, spend this mana only to cast an angel spell. So the main goal obviously of the deck is to play as many angels as possible and be pretty aggressive if we can. Sometimes that can't happen though. Playing mono white, we don't have a lot of straight up card draw. If we were playing a mono red deck, you have things like Faithless Looting, things like that. But with mono white, it's kind of hard to keep the train going. So we have the usual card draw effects like Mentor of the Meek and Welcoming Vampire to help us out with that, because a lot of our 1, 2, and 3 drop angels are less than 2 power. We're also playing things like Bloodline Pretender, Universal Automation, Faceless Agent, because these are changelings, and so these will count as angel spells. And if we have a bunch of these changelings on the field when we play our big angels over here, then we'll just get the benefit of getting 1/1 counters on them because of Giada's ability. We have other win cons as well, like Angel of Destiny and Halo Fountain. We usually won't get the third ability of Angel Fountain, but it is nice to have the second ability to have us draw cards, so it's pretty good in that regard. The deck started out with about 20 angels. As you can see here, I got the number down to 14, but what I ended up realizing was that the angels don't function very well if Giada's not on the field, so I left in at least some of the cheap ones, and Angel of Unity, Angelic Page, Segovian Angel, to help us have angels on the battlefield just so we can get our big angels out over here. They don't do very much on their own, but they are a force when they are together. We're also running things like Oketra's Monument, which gives us a creature when we cast a creature spell, and it makes all our white creature spells cost 1 less to cast, which is pretty damn good. And we're also playing Starnheim Aspirant because we're playing a lot of angels. Angel spells we cast cost 2 less to cast. These also count towards your changelings as well, so keep that in mind. We have the Herald's Horn to also help us out in that regard. And then for the top in here, we're playing Sephara, Sky's Blade, Valkyrie Harbinger, Sanctuary Warden. This is a new one, pretty solid in my opinion. Enters the battlefield with 2 shield counters on it, and then when it enters the battlefield or attacks, we can remove a counter from a creature or planeswalker we control. If we do, we draw a card and create a token with it, so it's pretty damn good. We're also running Farewell to help us out with artifact and enchantment decks as well as graveyard decks. And then, like I said earlier, Angel of Destiny, Angel of Sanctions is in here as well. Cleansing Nova for artifact and enchantment decks, really. Elspeth Conquers Death, Elspeth Resplendent. This is a pretty good one. If we can hold off our opponent for 2 turns while we +1 Elspeth, we can actually get 5 3/3 white angel creature tokens. With Giada being on the battlefield, those angels get +1/+1 counters, so really solid. And then we're playing things like Felidar Retreat, Smothering Tithe. The regular cohort is pretty cool because with Giada on the battlefield, we get 7 power for 4 mana, plus both the creature and the token is an angel, so that's pretty cool. Settle the Wreckage, Starnheim Unleash, and the Wandering Emperor. That's our top in there. As you can see, we are running quite a bit of removal. Swords to Plowshares, those board wipes I mentioned earlier, Settle the Wreckage, Cleansing Nova, Farewell, Revoke Existence, Fateful Absence, March of Otherworldly Light, and Heliod's Intervention. And what these are going to allow us to do is take care of those pesky prismatic bridge decks and those pesky artifact decks, and hopefully run over our opponents with our big angels here. We're running 38 lands, 39 if you count the Amarius Call, so we're really good on lands. So if you guys like the deck, please consider subscribing. This is my 3rd deck from Capenna. I'm trying to get these decks out to you guys so you guys can see them, because I'm having a blast playing Capenna. So comment down below what your favorite commander is that you would like to see, and what format are you playing the most. So with that, let's get into it and see how the deck does, shall we? Okay, we're up against Lord Xander the Collector. I'm thinking about keeping this just because we have the Mind Stone and the Crashing Drawbridge, but Xander's going to be an issue. There's no way we can actually stop him. Guess we keep this hand and hope for the best. Well, Farewell's pretty good. Yeah, let's try to ramp as much as possible. Hopefully we draw into a land. If we don't, we're in trouble. We did draw into a land, that's good. I can play this and this. Hopefully he leaves Giada alone. Would have been nice to draw a land there, so we could have swing in with Giada as well, but that's okay. Let's play the Angel of Destiny. He's gonna have to deal with this, right? If he doesn't, he loses next turn. Pretty sure he's got something though. 5 mana and Grixis. Gotta be playing something to deal with creatures. There's Burn Down the House. I think we win with that. Oh, if we have at least 15 more life total than our opponent. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker that discards a card. Alright, we'll cast the Wandering Emperor then. So we can...
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me. May your blade...
That's GG's, man. GG's. Alright, we got it. We got the dub. Angel of Destiny is good, man. Angel of Destiny is good. Okay, we're up against Jetmir. We shouldn't have to worry about removal except for maybe Swords to Plowshares, maybe? And then like burn spells? I don't know. We'll see. I think we keep this though because we have Starnheim Unleashed. Give us a bunch of angels out of nowhere. But I think before we foretell this, we play our Giada first. Cave of the Frost Dragon. Okay, he foretells something as well. Let's try and go for Giada. We have settled the wreckage for any type of shenanigans. You can play Mentor of the Meek. That way we'll start drawing some cards next turn. Or not. Yeah, that's fine though. I mean, I'd rather him kill that than Giada. Okay, we'll put the Selfless Savior out. And we'll put the Bloodline Pretender. Name it Angels, of course. The good thing is we have Selfless Savior. We know he's used the Swords of Plowshares. It's just we don't know if he has any other like exile effects. That's the scary thing. Let's play the Youthful Valkyrie. And then we'll foretell this. Deal some damage, let's go. Misses land drop last turn. There's a Doomscar. Let's keep the Pretender. And we'll play our Universal Automation. Keep the pressure on him. Until he doesn't have another board wipe. A red sweeper spell is too big for this now. He'll have to deal with this by itself. But if he doesn't have anything, he loses. Yeah. GG's. He misses land drops. That was crucial, man. Okay, opponent goes first. We're playing Alela. We might have an issue. Definitely have an issue. Sometimes you don't know what you'll get out of an Alela deck. Sometimes you get a lot of removal. They could play a lot of things like Banishing Light and things like that. Damn, look at our hand. It's not what you want to see. Can I play the Giada? And have it survive? Ooh, a Revoke Existence. It's pretty good. Let's do this. Cool thing about our irregular cohort is that it makes a token that's also a shapeshifter. That's an angel. So you get, for 4 mana, you get 7 power on board. Not crazy, but not that bad either. Considering Giada's ability gives other angels +1/+1 counters for each angel we control already. Gives us a good little buff. Alright, we did not draw the land, so we have to do that. I would really love to play the Righteous Valkyrie here. But let's revoke existence the chromatic lantern. And we can play the... Let's play the Birth of Meletus. Get a land. I don't think he wants to block. But we got him off the chromatic lantern for now. Prism Realm. It gets rid of the token, okay. Interesting. So I'm guessing we're playing Enchantment Alela, right? We can play the Elspeth Conquers Death. I like that play. And then all his enchantments are going to cost one more to cast next turn. Not next turn, but if this goes off in the second chapter. Borrow time. Yeah, see, I mean, I had a feeling he'd play things like that, like Prison Realm, Borrow Time, Banishing Light, things like that. GG's. He knows pretty much over. Our hand was pretty sweet. He was going to have to pay 2 extra, and he only has 4 lands. 5 if he hit his land drop. Okay, we go first against Kyodai. Let's see what we're going to be up against. Is it going to be Kyodai Shrines? Let's play this on the land side since we have the march here. We can play the Welcoming Vampire next turn, then play Giada since we'll draw a card with Giada entering. It's going to be Kyodai Shrines, it's going to be Kyodai Good Stuff. The thing that's really cool about Kyodai is that he gives another permanent indestructible. So you can play like a bunch of permanent spells and then play Kyodai and then give one thing you really don't want to get destroyed indestructible. The only bad thing is you kind of have to give Kyodai some kind of hexproof or indestructible as well, because it's only indestructible until he gets off the battlefield. Oh, it's gonna be a mutate deck? Is that what this is gonna be? That's gonna be interesting. Very interesting. Probably should have waited to play that Aspirant, just so we get the card draw off of Welcoming Vampire. There is the Migratory Greathorn. It's going to be Kyodai Mutate deck, huh? Never thought about that. Which, that's really interesting because... if you guys don't know, I'm the biggest Mutate fan. I love the mechanic. I just hate that it's kind of like Voltron, and it's easily removable. But I never thought about putting Kyodai on the mutatable target. Given the mutate target indestructible, I might have to build a deck with that. Interesting. Oh, Narset's pretty good. Oh, we can play Safari Skyblade. We do kind of need to get rid of this, don't we? Yeah, let's get rid of that. Oh, it's 4? I thought Migratory... oh, the mutate costs us 3. We'll just attack. I was gonna play Safari Skyblade, but if he had a mutatable target that he can mutate the Great Shark onto. Enduring Angel. That's new to me. Guess we're playing Safari. Yeah, we just swing with everything, right? Everything's got indestructible, or flyers got indestructible. So this is gonna have double strike, indestructible, and it's gonna be able to mutate. Oh, I like it. Rhythm of the Wild. Whatever comes in, it's gonna get. Riot. Very cool. And the cool thing about that too is Kyodai is a dragon spirit, so it can also be mutated onto, which is really cool. Oh nice, we can play Elspeth and
I won't let a few
play
flies
with
threaten
Teferi's Protection if we really need to. First strike, lifelink, or vigilance.
This is
We'll
your
give this, look at this first strike. Alright, we're looking good. Gain a ton of life. Oh, but we left open the Elspeth, didn't we? The thing is here, if he straight up attacks, thinking he has the upper hand on us, we can punish him by playing the Teferi's Protection. Okay, he's not gonna do that. Beautiful Valkyrie. Give Giada. We can give Giada first strike. Wait, what? I thought we had indestructible. Oh shit. Oh. Looks like I made a oopsie, guys. I was not paying attention. Yeah, looks like I made a big oopsie there. Whoops. What was I thinking? Well, that didn't go as planned. Let's just say that. It's combat damage to a player, so it has to do combat damage to me. We might just leave his attackers open. He kind of has the upper hand now. I made a really bad mistake there. Ooh, that's on me. I think I was thinking, oh, other creatures you control with flying have indestructible. That's what I was thinking. So he doesn't want us to get the angels off, but we win. No, we don't win. We could do this. He's lucky he didn't swing at me with the Kyodai, because he would have lost next turn. Alright, we're gonna ult. Oh yeah.
before more people get hurt.
That's GG's. He blocked the two. GG's, man. I really screwed up. Holy crap. Guys, don't do that. Remember, it's other creatures you control have indestructible. Alright, we're up against Athreos, Shroud Veil. Do we keep this? Curse of Silence. Won't be able to play Athreos for a while. I'm pretty sure he runs a lot of removal. Yeah, let's keep it. Athreos. You cost 2 more now. Depending on how much removal he has, it shouldn't be a problem. Because he can just hold off. He can just hold off, play his removal. Until we till he's able to actually play Athreos. So he doesn't do anything yet. I wonder why. Well, we can tap Giada here to get the mana off of her now. And we can play our Angel Vitality. Just in case he had a removal spell that he was waiting to cast, we tap Giada. Oh, okay. He just gives up. No fun, no fun, no fun. Okay, we're up against a Rielle, the Everwise deck, which might be a problem for us. Patch Up is good, Bloodline Pretender's good. Let's keep it. And if Giada dies, we can play Giada turn 2, and if she dies, we just have her go to the graveyard. Then we can play Patch Up after we play the Bloodline Pretender. If he decides to remove the Bloodline Pretender. We'll see. We'll see how it all works out. He might actually counter this. Or remove it. Play the, what's that burn spell that does 3 damage and you can toss a card and draw a card? Forgot the name. Okay, Rielle comes out. We can play the Mind Stone, and we can play the Youthful Valkyrie and swing. Now's the scary part, because Rielle can really do some damage. They can draw a ton of cards with it. Taps his mana. He's leaving one red open, so I'm guessing he has a burn spell. Oh, so he's drawing 4. Okay, he's gonna get rid of the Mind Stone. Yeah, that's fair. I'm pretty sure he's got like a shock or a bolt or something. Yeah, he stops on our upkeep. So he gets rid of Giada. We'll leave it in the graveyard. We'll draw. We can't do anything. Play the land, and then let's play Duelist. Well, you know what? We could play the Aspiring Overseer. Yeah, let's do that. Youthful Valkyrie gets a counter on it as well. If he exiles our graveyard, we're gonna have to put Giada back into our command zone. We have to take that. No point in blocking, right? I wonder what he's keeping mana up for. Let's play the Bloodline Pretender. Naming Angels. He's got something. Oh, unsummon. Okay. We'll just do that. Rielle gets 1+1/+0 for each instant or sorcery card in your graveyard. So I guess it wants to play cheap instants and sorceries, while also drawing a ton of cards. Well, discarding and drawing, so cycling, maybe will effects. I don't know if there's any will effects really in... Oh no, there's a few. Oh, nice. Copies it. Oh, wow. That's pretty sweet. That's a really sweet play. That's awesome. And then he draws 1 card, then draws 2 from the other big score. He just refills his hand. Oh my goodness. And he gets 6 mana in the process. That's so good. Wow. Now he's got mana for Sublime Epiphany, which I don't like. Could attempt to play that. Well, Rielle's a 6/3. Oh no, I don't like this. I wanted to play the Elspeth Conquers Death, but I didn't want him to have anything. So much mana, so many cards. Not looking too good for us. Any target equal to that number of cards in your hand. Oh my gosh, what the hell? He's gonna copy it again, didn't he? Holy hell. Wow. GG's. Ain't nothing we can do about that. We're playing mono white. We can't counter shit. And even if we could counter, there was really nothing we could do. That's just GG's. He discards his hand and he draws that many cards. And then he draws that many cards again. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That's insane, dude. That's really good. Holy crap. Yeah, that's GG's. I've never seen that combo. That's pretty cool, actually. Wow. Okay, we go first. We're up against Isshin. Us going first is really good here because we have the Selfless Savior. We have the March for the Isshin when it comes down. We have Teferi's Protection for endgame if we get into a bind. I'm down with it. Play Giada. We got the protection here. Hopefully he doesn't have Swords to Plowshares and he just uses it on Giada. That would suck. That is not the case. Yeah, we could do this. We'll play that, and then that's gonna have this cost 1, so we can do this. Here comes Isshin. We could play the Pretender and deal with the Isshin. Yeah, let's do that. We can deal with the Isshin as well. Oh, but we have to get rid of a card though. Whoops, that's my mistake. My bad, y'all. I made a oopsie. Well, we can still do it on our turn, on his turn. Welcoming Vampire. Lion Sash, okay. Draws him a card. Yeah. Oh, sweet, we got a land. Let's play Sanctuary Warden. There's an 8/8 with 2 shield counters on it. Remove a shield counter from that. Counter from that. Not a shield counter. Well, the Welcoming Vampire has 3 toughness, so let's swing with the Pretender. He probably just takes it. No reason to block, right? The bad thing about the Sanctuary Warden coming with 2 shield... Well, I guess that's not the bad thing, but he could just get rid of this with the Swords of Plowshares if he's running it. The other bad thing is here is we didn't leave up mana for the Teferi's Protection. Okay. Ooh. I was gonna say, so a board wipe would be pretty bad. This is every time he attacks with this guy, right? No, he just enters the dungeon. He ventures when he enters the battlefield. That's it. That is a terrible card. So we swing with that too. Remove a counter from this. Draw a card. The good thing here too is we have the Teferi's Protection now. So if he tries the board wipe, we Teferi's Protection and we win next turn. But I don't see him board wiping though, not now with the amount of things that he has. He should if he wants to live. But he still has to deal with the Sanctuary Warden. I think we got this game. Yeah, I think we got this game. Reconfigures. Puts a 1 counter, I guess, on the Vampire, right? No, then Nadir. Well, we just win here. Because now he has no blockers in the sky. And that's GG's. Good game, my friend. Good game. Good shit.